haven't met yet. I did see a person yesterday, and full disclosure, I have seen fan art of that person. I don't know anything about that person, but I have seen that person. That person made a brief, very brief appearance in the several cutscenes that played in sequence. Don't worry about that person. Don't worry about the man behind the curtain. They redid all of Ishola's lines because she was pregnant during initial recording. Okay, so if you have not been pregnant, it does change you. Your body is doing a lot of crazy business growing a human. So like your voice can be a little different. Nothing feels good. I felt like shit the entire time. And I can imagine someone's voice changing just from being repeatedly morning sick. I'm going to try not to be too graphic because growing a human is hard as fuck. That person, that one, look the other way. Okay, I'll look the other way. Val, Wuklamont, and the others are waiting for you right this way. They're gonna be like pounding on the wall when I'm in an emotional scene. I can feel it in my heart. Also, I'm really bothered that this dude, okay, in the cutscene, in my flashback, he looked like a run-of-the-mill Hellsguard Rogadin. He even had, I know he was a Hellsguard because he had the nose stripe. He's not wearing his nose stripe. Sir, you know you're not the only Hellsguard to not wear a nose stripe, but I want to know what's going on because that is how we honor our volcano island roots. Also, you look like you've had work done and it bothers me. You don't look like you've just aged. You look like you've had some reconstruction. When I saw you, I wasn't like, oh, Rogadin? I was like, who's that dude? This is how the Rose are gonna grow up? I don't want to. He got the Ozempi. Pregnancy changes a person. Did you get pregnant? I mean, I know you and Galul Jaja had a thing going on. I mean, that goodbye, let's go on an adventure together. That was lovers saying goodbye. He's had a nip and tuck. They gave him a custom face like Emmerich. He does not look 110. He doesn't look aged. He looks like a Rogadin who had plastic surgery. Cat Rum, did you F my dad? Not who I expected the Emperor to start with here, but I'm not. I'm going to hell. Okay. I know what I have to do now. I'm so sorry. He's old AF canonically. Yes, he is. He's old. He's old. You nearly choked on Takumi. I'm sorry. Rose, just grow blessed. Oh my. What a way to start the day in Preg Talk. I know we're in a hurry to set off. I know we're in a hurry to set off, but before we do, I need to address my people. The peace we sort of uphold has been shattered. They need to understand what's happened and how we intend to fix it. I'm gonna get the giggles and then I won't be able to read. I want to call an assembly at the winged walk to assure them that all will be well, but as shaken as they are, I don't know how many will come. It's those who are most distressed that truly need to hear your words. If you like, I shall seek out such souls and encourage them to attend. I'll help too. This is an important step in the city's recovery. Care to join us, Pisces? No, stop making me do chores. Erinville made me pick up poop yesterday. While you handle that, Erinville and I will see to provisions for the expedition. Thank you. I'll go ahead and have the Lance Guard announce the address. People must first know there's going to be one before they can decide whether or not they want to hear it. What? If you could see to the resplendent quarter and Bayside Bevy, Alice and I will split the rest of the city between us. Okay, so this kind of thing is what you have your assistant do, your secretary, not your big warrior of light. State of the Union with no radios. Just need a big loudspeaker. Just don't give me one because I'm gonna talk about how that one dude and Galul Jaja were getting it on. Hey everyone! Whee! I just like to jump off everything here. Why'd they make it so fun? Okay, I also, speaking of size difference, I have some beef with the sizing of certain races. Like, okay, so like I'm not max height, but you know, like I'm ephemeral. Like why am I so, why don't I have some bigger hips? You know what I'm saying? Like, have you seen Emil, Rogan? They got some broad ass shoulders. So, you know, in practically speaking, you know what I mean? Even saying she wants it. Why don't we have thick, luscious booties, Square Enix? Muscles, please. Give me booty or give me death. Magic, you say? I don't know about anything like that. Totally lost to the enemy. What will happen to us, to our homes, our farms, everything we've worked so hard to build? Lives and communities and histories all reduced to ash by these merciless villains. I heard Val Wuklamata is planning to address the people, but what's the point? What can she and her brother possibly have to say? A lot. The electric company called? Hey, you guys. Because you're using the air conditioner? You live in the desert. The Dawn Servants have a plan already? They've lost so much, yet they're prepared to carry on. And standing around worrying about what's to come will change nothing. It would be a lie to say I'm hopeful for the future, but I will go and hear what they intend to do. What are the other ones? I don't like when they make like my search area like just this massive. Your work AC always suspiciously breaks right before summer and gets conveniently fixed right after. Isn't that the way? I still can't believe we were attacked. For mercy, my family was spared. I don't know what I would have done had they come to harm. I want thicker thighs. But I feel like I can't get hit as a tank without breaking in half. Yes! Yeah, maybe your electric company joke was a little too niche because I was genuinely like, why are they bothering you? I understand Val Wuklamata is going to make an address soon. I'll be there, of course. This person does not need to be persuaded to attend Wuklamata's address. Why do I have to persuade people to do anything? They're going to show up if they feel like it. If they don't, why can't I go in these houses? Please leave me be. My father's gone. Leave me to mourn. Would you like a hug? Thick sliders. Yes. Galul Jaja is slain, and yet Val Wuklamata and Val Kona still fight for our nation, for us. Very well. If they would speak, the least I can do is listen. Okay, Yeah, they do need to know. They lived through a massacre. Like, this was awful. I'm checking on everyone, are you? The city's definitely seen better days, but we can only spare so much time for mourning. Only by looking to the future can we overcome the crisis. And we'll all need to do our part. Look at these well-balanced people. I've no doubt Val Wooklama and Valcona will share similar sentiments at their address. Okay. I would be hiding in bed. There would be no convincing me because I wouldn't be outside. I would be in bed crying. Where are the other ones? Who'd I miss? Crunchwrap slider? I'm hungry. Everything's destroyed and people casually crafting over the dead bodies. This is a fantasy game, so of course the leadership will care about their people. It's not something we can relate to. Oh my gosh! I know, right? I can't relate. It's not safe here, not anymore. I could try to leave Toral, but where else is there to go? You look like the well-traveled sort. Please, I can't stay here, but I fear nowhere in Toral is beyond the enemy's reach. What of the lands across the salt? I mean, I know. Even if I ran, I know I'd regret it in the end. I love Toral. This is my home, and I know the Dawn servants would give their lives to defend her. I'll put my faith in them and listen to what they have to say. Peak capitalism. I know those crafts aren't gonna craft themselves. Gotta keep crafting, even in apocalypse weather. Hi, Ignis, how are you? Why? Why? Oh my gosh. I can't, baby. I didn't even see you. Bonjour. The caramel popcorns aren't going to make themselves. Whatever it is, I don't have time. I have to finish repairing this cart. There's only so much I can carry on my back. When those hollow devils come again, I need to be ready. Hollow devils? Val Wooklama and Valcona, meanwhile, but they're young and inexperienced. They can barely look after themselves. If we're to survive, I do not know if we can count on them. They're going to strike back at the enemy? So they are resolved to face this. Maybe it's too early to be thinking of running. All right, I'll go hear their address. Oh, they're gonna go to war with them? Oh, cool. I laugh, but it's too America. It's feeling a little too close to home. I need to stock up on food and medicine as much as I can. And what else is there? I can't afford to forget anything. Stockpiling, citizen. You'd stockpile toilet paper during the pandemic. I just know it. Sorry, miss, but I'm busy. Too much to do in too little time. There's no telling when those stone men will return. I have to get out of here and find somewhere safe. <gasps> 3.5 hours until 14's reinstalled. You did an oopsie? Wooklama wants to speak to us. Perhaps she has a plan then. I suppose there's no harm in hearing what she has to say. I think Mr. Moonpie had to do like a fresh reinstall of everything when he got his Discord hacked. Don't click links and use 2FA. First time I've heard "oh cool" in regards to a declaration of war. It was a sarcastic "oh cool" from me, but they seem very excited about it. Phew, the wares are mostly intact. Glad tidings for my clients. Can't interrupt capitalism. Yeah, they're gonna confront the problem and not sit on their asses and just talk. Yeah, that's always good. Also, everyone upload your settings to the cloud today. Yes. In case you have to reinstall so you don't lose everything. Periodically do that. Because having to redo your hotbars, especially if you're a controller player, a special kind of nightmare. Yeah, we're not used to that, Blue, though. You know, like here, it's like the people we have in charge who we elected to, you know, deal with the problems, they're like, we're going to give them a stern finger wagging. Believe you me. All the macros gone. Sorry, friend, I have no time to spare. Val Wiclamont and Val Kono will soon be giving a public address, and I have to finish taking inventory before then. Given the circumstances, it must be quite important. You'll want to be there as well. That person's trying to convince me. They do have a lot of faith in leadership, so I can't relate. Must be nice. Your laptop is unwell. Oh no. Upstairs, maybe? Thoughts and payers. That's a glorious typo. Who'd I miss? Oh my gosh. Up there, maybe? Oh. Imagine a leadership you can believe in. That one person in that one place. Thank you so much. Phew, cleaning up is tiring work. You've been busy helping as well, I'm guessing. Right now it's tough for everyone, but Tuliola won't succumb to this. With the new Dawn servants to protect and lead us, we'll get through it together. Oh gosh, there's more. There's more. There's more. I can't do this anymore. Up here doesn't make sense. Okay. The most telling time for a kingdom is how its first transition of power goes. The founder just left. His kids are untested and they get hit with disaster. Yeah, of course the stability is in question. Like, I get it from, you know, they're struggling. I can't leave now. What if those soldiers come back? What are those strange machines looming overhead? Gods, I have so many questions. Don't we all? Don't we all? I see. We'll put my mind at ease to learn something. Anything of the threat we face. All right, then. I'll go to the winged walk. Thank you. I feel better already. And likely better still once I hear what the Dawn servants have to say. Yeah, their own grief. They're scared. A lot of them lost loved ones. And when people are afraid, they're not rational because their focus is on their survival, not logically thinking anything through. Thank you for the hydrate reminder. All of you hydrate too, please. We are staying hydrated. We are using our critical thinking skills. Look at us go. We're discussing this. I enjoy discussing like Final Fantasy and games like story and lore, like book club. Replenish for the tears, hydrate or dihydrate. It looks like you've brought quite a few people. Thank you. That's that's bad writing right there, Eve. Everyone was too willing to, okay, let's hear what they have to say, and not mass hysteria. That's like the least believable part of all this. Alice had actually returned ahead of you, but upon hearing that you were still out there, she decided she was unsatisfied with her own efforts and left again. Oh, baby boy. The way he looks at me, I'm just like, my son. Ooh, yeah. My apologies for involving you all in Tirali affairs. We're simply helping dear friends in need. Having traveled the lands of Tiral, sharing in the rich cultures of your people, I can see it no other way. What's more, Zaralja and his army pose a threat not only to Tiral, but to the star as a whole. We will stand with you to protect what you hold dear. Yeah, what he said. Thank you. Oh, yeah, they just learned. Oh. I don't expect you've had much, if any, rest. How are you holding up? I'm fine, thanks to a little encouragement from Pisces. Hey, here, have some caffeine. You need it, girl. You needn't worry about me either. Whatever weariness I feel is no match for my desire to protect my people. What a goober! We will restore peace to the nation and preserve our father's legacy. And it begins by speaking to the people from our hearts. I was upset too. That's upsetting. His brother is just chilling dead next to him. What a nightmare. Right? So this dude lost both his boyfriends. How sad. We need to see a few things first, but feel free to go ahead to the plaza and wait. Their father raised them well. That he did. You just met them. Imagine the person you've known all your life died suddenly and you're reminded of every waking second. Right? Horrible. Although I did think it was funny when he was like, he planned this whole thing out and then died, so I had to do the work. Bastard. Twins more than attached at the hip.
Namachi.
Oh.
Are you all right?
It's like, is this going to be voiced or not?
Yes. Don't worry. I'm ready for it. The fear and sadness and anger. Everything.
I am the reason to your resolve. But more than that, I am your brother. You needn't bear this burden alone. Remember this.
I'm getting the Kleenex.
As you likely already know, my father, our former Dawn servant, lost his life in the recent attack. He challenged the enemy leader to a duel and fought with skill and valor. And for a moment, we believed he had won.
The enemy leader.
but wielding an unknown power. His foe returned from death and struck him down. I could only watch as this happened. I could not tarnish my father's honor by interfering. Many of you have suffered terribly. You've taken wounds. You've lost friends and family. As vow of resolve, I failed in my duty to protect you. Words can't express the shame and regret I feel. And as much as it pains me to reveal this, the enemy leader was none other than my brother Zoralsha.
Zoralsha? It's true! I saw him!
I was
We
wondering if
believe he staged the attack from Yasulani, which has been encased within a mysterious dome. I know that you're concerned for your loved ones there as well. But mark my words, I won't let Zoralsha torment us any further. Our father gave his life to protect our nation, and I'm prepared to do the same.
You say that, but those metal monstrosities are still up there in the sky. What are you going to do about them?
I don't know, whatever
The
Luke
enemy is
Skywalker
still
did.
on our doorstep, and waiting for them to strike again accomplishes nothing. That's why we're going to strike first. We are going to take the battle straight to Zoralsha and put an end to it all.
And while my sister sallies forth, I will take charge of the city's defenses. Not another soul will come to harm. We swear to you.
Like our father before us, we will lead with resolve and reason to restore peace to our nation. So please, have patience and faith.
So the resolve goes on the attack, while reason shores up the defenses. Sounds like a fine plan. Needless to say, you can count on my sword. Dural's my home, and I'll do my part for it. Hear, hear, brother.
Hell yeah, Taco Destroyer!
That makes two of us. Or was that two of we? Never mind that. What of the rest of you? Will you let others do the work? Or
We fight! We fight! We're Tuliolans because we're united! We'll stand with you and weather this storm!
he's right. This is our nation, and it falls to us to protect it.
We'll fight too! For Tuliolal!
Me too! Me too!
We're all together in this!
Yay!
Thank you, everyone. Thank you.
We've already learned much about our foe, and we will continue to learn more. In time, we will have the means to make their warships fall from the sky. When we join hands with our countrymen and our allies from afar, we're stronger than we dare to hope. Together, let us show the enemy the might of Tuliolal.
We got this. It'll be fine. I'm very scared.
You are the beating heart of our nation. Each and every one of you. Uncertain days lie ahead, but for now, I ask you to persevere, to go about your lives as you always do. Only then can we ensure we have the resources to see our nation through these trials. And when the time comes, we will strike.
Hell yeah, let's go!
Tuliyola will not fall. We will prevail, and peace and happiness will be ours again.
On that note, listening to Wuklamot and Kona, I was reminded of my time in the First. While the Exarch was no king, I often found myself speaking before the people of the Crystarium in like manner, and through their deeds, they answered me. The people of Toral too will rise to the occasion, this I can tell. I was reading your chats from there earlier. They were here. I was like, what? You're on Twitch app on your phone. I was so confused. Like, wait, was I reading them? Well, the hour of departure is at hand. Those of us remaining here shall accompany you part of the way. I, for one, would like to see the dome firsthand. We set forth as soon as everyone is ready. I will inform Wuklamot that... There you all are! Sorry to be contagious. I'm easily confused. Oh, Lamati! We were just planning to call on you. Are you ready to leave? I am. Seeing the people come together as one, knowing they haven't given up hope, it was all the encouragement I could ask for. Right then, let's get going. We leave from the Jactra Skygate. Are we gonna ride in a dirigible? Yay! The forced perspective of Aaronville there made him look tiny. Teeny tiny. Whee! Okay, where are we going? Over here? Itty bitty bun boyfriends. He's got secrets. Everyone's here? Good. This is it, my friends. We go to strike down Zeralja and secure peace for Tuliyola. We'll be passing through Shaloni, where there have been reports of enemy movement, so stay sharp. The Lance Guard had told me about them. They emerged from the dome in quick succession and took to looming overhead. A display of force like the vessels in Tuliyola. Indeed, and while they haven't taken any aggressive actions, I want to see how things are in the area before moving on. I want to move on. We'll be passing a few settlements on the way to Shaloni Station. It's the perfect opportunity to look around. In that case, Pisces and I know a few locals who can help. Then let's divide into two groups. Aaronville, Alice, and Pisces will come with me to inquire with the locals. Meanwhile, the rest of you can go and inspect the dome. Dome. The dome makes me think of the Simpsons movie. Understood. Once everyone is finished, let us reconvene at Shaloni Station. We can start with the Husatoi. That's where the Dust Watch is based, if I remember correctly. Spider Pig, Spider Pig. You do. The Sheriff Kamaka should be able to tell us a few things. I'm still, like, I'm literally expecting Joshua trees through here. I wish there were. But why would this be California? Actually, why wouldn't it be California? I don't even know if I'm going the right way. Was this where I was supposed to go? Oh, probably. The roads leading to Vegas, right? So, like, Barstow, like that whole route. Ooh. Fantasy, Texas. Oh, it's you two, and I'll be Val Wuklamad as well. You're the sheriff of the Dust Watch, yes? What's the situation here in Husatawi? Well, the enemy hasn't tried to pick a fight with us yet. The ships gave us a shock when they first appeared, but they've just been floating there, holding position. That said, I've received some unsettling reports from elsewhere. We've been investigating to the extent we can, but we're spread thin, haven't looked on the Shishinuezi Springs yet. Yeehaw! I can't do yeehaw Oriange, so I gotta do yeehaw where I can. Apparently, mechanical soldiers were seen in the vicinity. What? If this is true, then the people there are in danger. I worry about the other townships as well. If the rest of you could head to the springs, I'll pay a visit to They said these too, and I still can't say them. Mewat Zone. Something or other. Devastating. No Oriange with us. I'll accompany Aaronville. I'll see you all in a while. Words are hard. All words. There's a clip of me somewhere struggling to say the word esthetician. Oriange and Thancred are making out somewhere. They escorted Kona back and then they got a room and they haven't left since. Happy for them. Having an adventure. I'm sure they are. Because what is love but the greatest adventure of all time? My boyfriend needed husband time. I love you all. That was another comment I got when I had said that they were, Oriange was missing his husband. Someone said, y'all are ruining this phantom. What do you mean? Final Fantasy is so gay. Not just in this game, but the entire franchise. Thancred gave you permission to Manderville, so I gave him permission to have our boyfriend back. Yeah. And all clear this way. The mechanical soldiers don't seem to be in the area. Still, we should talk to the locals. Let's each make rounds and see what we can learn. Yeah, it's a them problem. It's not a us problem. Some people need to learn to have fun. And also not get butthurt when the clearly gay characters are pointed out as being clearly gay. Oh, you're the one who helped us the other day. Walika and the others are out investigating, and they've confirmed that Nitawikwe is safe. It was after the train had begun its journey back here that the dome appeared. So those who are riding the train are fine, but we don't know what's become of those who disembarked in Yassilani. What's next? Emmett Selk isn't a theater kid? They can take my favorite queer-coded FF villain from my cold dead hands. Yeah, we're living our best lives. Schrodinger's bisexual. Hi, Panic. How are you? What a mess. Just after we finished fixing the tracks. Mr. Moonpie must have been cringing his way through this. Ah! If the train doesn't work, why not a trolley? The mechanical soldier shows no signs of life. It appears to have been run through with a polearm. Pookie? Pookie? Pookie, is that you? Do we get Pookie back? Are MSQs gonna converge? Pookie, where you at? Pisces, you came. As you can see, we're doing all right. After those ships appeared in the sky, soldiers clad in white showed up and surrounded the town. But to our surprise and relief, a traveler came along and dealt with them all in a flash. I'll never forget the way he soared through the air, spear in hand. Shame, I never had the chance to ask his name. I bet I know his name. We're all safe thanks to him, but I can't say the same for those in Yassilani. We haven't heard from anyone there. I hope you make it as well. Pookie used full thrust. Pookie alert! My Pookie senses are tingling. It's your birthday? Oh, machinations. It's my husband's birthday too, so happy birthday, Aries folks. Happy birthday, Panic. You heard about the Spearman as well? That couldn't be anyone else. What's this? Someone spreading more gossip about me? Talk of how I saved the town travels fast. That's not to discount the help of my friend here, of course. We gave those machines a real beating. I thought you'd come sooner or later. Do you know what's happening? Mr. Moonpie, he knows my my Estinian thing. If he showed up and my Pookie senses are tingling, he'd know I wasn't talking about him. Happy Womb Liberation Day. I love my husband, but you know, I love my pixel husband. Estinian thing. He has got me two cameos from Robert Vernon. He indulges my nonsense. He's an enabler. You were indeed the one keeping the people safe. Thank you. Think nothing of it. The automata aren't particularly strong. But are the rumors true? Gulul Jaja is slain. I'm afraid so. Zaralja used some dirty trick to get the better of him. The armor stays on. We'll make him pay for what he's done, mark my words. I think he's a good husband. You're gonna help her, I assume. Are you coming with? I see. With your contingent, you won't lack for strength. In which case, I'll remain in Shaloni and keep an eye on things. Damn it. That helps us more than you know. It doesn't help me. Shh. I'll send word to my brother before we set off. If you find yourself in trouble, don't hesitate to contact Kona. Yeah, protection is important. Always use protection. He wants to eat more cactus. Kona? Brother? Wait a second. You're the Vow of Resolve? I am, and you're Zekwa, right? I'll be counting on you to keep everyone here safe. Absolutely. If more of those hollow men show up, I'll send them packing. Dragoon flipping into bed. Get you a partner, like. I'm the fastest gun in Shaloni after all. Pisces can attest to that. Glad to hear it. We leave Shaloni in your capable hands. Stinian's on his eat, pray, love across the star. Let's get patrolling right away then. I love you. Stay safe out there and don't do anything reckless. How'd you say that to me? When Urianger said that to Moonbrita, that was the last thing he ever said to her. I'm always reckless though, homie. Like, come on. Wasted words, eh? Just do what comes naturally. Thank you. Thank you. You know me. I'll be seeing you later. Live, because, right then, it's time we headed to the station and join the others. I need that penetrative power that characterizes the Dragoon. You know what I'm saying? Head empty, only thrust. Exactly. He's the perfect man. Orange cat murder husbands. Are we for real? Thanks to Estinian, there were no casualties to speak of in Shaloni baloney. I'm sorry. The Hetzara were safe as well. At the very least, there were no sightings of soldiers there. What about the dome? Did you learn anything of note? It's composed of exceedingly high concentrations of lightning energy. To even touch the barrier would prove fatal. When approaching it, we must exercise all caution. Then how are we supposed to get inside? If Zeralsha and his army emerge from within, there ought to be an entrance. The Golden Hole! An entrance, you say? It so happens we might have an inkling where one is. These are the engineers of Jacques Railing, which operates the train between Shaloni and Yusilani. Is the squad? They're wonderful. When we went to recover the train, we had ourselves a look at the dome through a telescope. It was then we saw it, a large fortress-like structure that looked like it straddled the dome's edge. Straddled, you say? You're telling us part of it is inside and part outside? That seems to be the case, yes. Well, we only observed it from afar. The soldiers were coming and going from it. From that, I'd say it serves as a passage between the outside world and whatever's inside. But as you'd expect, the area is heavily defended. It won't be easy to get near. Do you know what became of the passengers who went to Yasilani? Well, Clement's nursemaid was among them, a woman named Mika. What? I'm afraid not. Only those passengers who were headed back here are accounted for. I can say for a fact that everything was fine when we arrived in Yasilani. When that big tremor struck not long after we left the station, I hit the emergency brakes and looked back. All I could see was the dome. What's more, the fortress sits right on the tracks of all places. What are the odds of that? Assuming this fortress serves as a means to pass through the dome, we should first determine how we're to reach it undetected. I don't care if we're detected. I say we smash our way inside. This is why we're friends. This is why me and her are friends. Despite how it sounds, I actually gave this some thought. Zeralsha wants me to prove that I'm Father's worthy successor. If I fail, he'll destroy Tuliolal. By charging in head-on, I make my intentions plain as day, and in so doing, keep his eyes on me. Hell yeah, Unca Brunga Brain. A bold strategy, but will it pay off? Of course, your plan will be no good if you're cut down before reaching their base. Yeah, let us hit things. A warrior's gonna warrior. Yeah, you're not gonna hear Alisaie stopping her. Alisaie's like, hell yeah. What you need is something that'll get you there quick and break through their defenses with a single decisive blow. And we have just that. Since the tracks go straight through the fortress, we can reinforce our train with armor. Train dungeon? Please hear it. Train dungeon. Train dungeon? Load her with all the fuel she'll carry and send her hurtling at it to explode on impact. Train. Chief, have you gone insane? You were just saying how relieved you were the train's in one piece, and now you want to turn it into a bomb? No one is coming to save us, and no one is coming to stop us either. I like trains. The train's not important. Our dream was to have railroads running from coast to coast, remember? If these invaders have their way, there may not be any more railroads, let alone trains to run on them. Is that what you want? No. We want all the trains. It's a sacrifice we have to make. Holy smokes. Where we're going, there are no roads. These good folks are willing to put their lives on the line to get inside that dome and put a stop to all this. The least we can do is help them. Train! The reflection on the first lost his wife to a trolley accident. I know. The chief. Wait, is that her? Ooh. Listen, no matter how hard things may get, no matter how many times we fall, we can always get back up. So his counterpart on the first lost his wife. Is that his wife? Or is that her counterpart here? The other one's counterpart, yes, but are they also? Ooh. This game's complicated. As long as we're alive, we can always build another train. So have faith and quit your complaining. What if we fall really, really hard? There's no getting back up if we're dead. No one's dying on this train. I'll see to it myself. Needless to say, this will be a one-way trip, and we'll need to jump off at the last moment if we don't want to go out in a blaze of glory. That's the only way I want to go out. You all right with that? She mentions them being married if you talk to her before the dome went up. There's no changing her mind, is there? I think it's cute. So like the reflections, like we got confirmation that the shards are not the person that they used to be. So like the reincarnated people, they're their own people. They have their own thing. They can lead completely different lives, right? But them finding their way to each other in this reality and that one. The curls of her ears are so cute. Femheart, they're so cute. Oh, I lost a piece of my controller. These little paddle things are just held in by magnets and they fall out so easily. Just promise you'll be careful out there, honey. Oh my God. Helena, give us strength. We'll keep your wife safe, we promise. That bottom one was uncalled for. We won't leave you with any sorrows to drown. Uncalled for. I'll hold you to it. Can't start a family business without her, much less a family. This storyline definitely plays a little more with the someone from another shard looks exactly like their counterpart, where the Shadowbringers was more ambiguous because Shadowbringers hadn't revealed quite everything yet. It'd be a lie to say the loss of the train doesn't concern me. You made a Hrothgal on Lamia? Yeah, join our FC. With good friends and my loving wife beside me, that's all I really need in the end. Look at the way she's looking at him. Yeah, Ardbert matching Meteor bothers me. He should match our OC. They could have made him have 2 different voice actors and just gave him a gender ambiguous name. Well, at least it'll go down as a legendary train that saved Tyrell. That it will, but first, we've got work to do, so she'll look the part. Steve from Minecraft. He says, I don't drink. Oh, that's depressing. I don't know much about Magitek, but if there's anything I can do to help, you need but say the word. So him in the first, he just crumbled to pieces without her. We'll keep that in mind. We've got work to do. I don't really want to work today. I don't really want to do the work today. I'll hydrate. Okay, genuinely hydrate though. I know the deep lore. Magnus also lost a son. Did he? If any of you are willing to and able to lend a hand, there's work that needs doing over there at the storehouse. I think so. Maybe? Welcome, and I hope your work goes by quickly. I'm having fun so far at trains. I'm happy because trains. It seems we have a path forward. I believe this is a good time for me to return to Tulliola and inform Kona of the situation. I shall return as well. I have new investigations to pursue. The dome's elemental aspect is similar to that of the gate in the Golden City. If we can identify a connection, we may learn something of use in our fight. She just wants to get her way back to Runar. It's one mystery after the next, but at least we're not without clues. It may not be easy, but I know we can get through this together. I'm rooting for her and Runar. I know, I'm excited about trains and it's his birthday. How awful. Oh, I took the info in the Discord down because I need to redo a little bit about it. So there's not info in the Discord. Even only having just met them, I can see how important the train is to Walika and the engineers. I lied, my apologies. But, you know, if you wanted to, like, peek about the house, there's also a hidden Estinian in there. Luna's playing a Where's Waldo game with these stuffed Estinians, and it's hilarious. She's good at it! We can't let their sacrifice be for nothing. You ran out of bread to make a BLT, so I'm gonna wrap it in rice paper. You know what? That sounds good. You're on Hyperion? Primal Gang! While I have no objections to the plan itself, I have one concern. How can we be certain Zeralja will not strike Tulliola in retaliation? I considered the possibility, but when my brother told me to come and prove myself, he meant it. He wants to show that his kingdom is superior to Tulliola, and it'll give him no satisfaction to attack it when he knows I'm not there. No, he'll be waiting inside the dome, waiting for us to challenge him so he can crush us and prove his strength. Why does he hate you so much? You're on Ultros. Right? That's a great idea. BLT and rice paper. Oh my gosh. That sounds really good. I'm hungry. Indeed, if anything, we're more likely to put Tulliola in danger by not taking the fight to him. Her brother hates women. So we indulge Zeralja, at least until Tuliyollal has shored up its defenses. Spring rolls. Right. We'll charge in from the front and keep his eyes on us, during which time Kona will find a way to fortify Tuliyollal. If you believe this is the best course, then we shall trust in your judgment. I expect there will be no small amount of enemy resistance, but we will do all in our power to assist you. Thank you. Well, time is of the essence. Let's go and see what's left to be done for the train. Choo-choo. I think I am getting to the part where he left off. And, gosh, it's creepy. But he should spend less time clubbing and more time playing. This is how I play. I'm judging you. No, I'm kidding. Looks like work is getting underway. We'll finish in no time at all. He didn't get past trains. He may have been like too triggered by the trains. Cause I was cackling like, oh, you get to work all day on train tracks and then get to come home and work all day on trains. He was not happy. Happy birthday. I love trains. Also, I surpassed you in Final Fantasy XIV, honey. But here's your favorite thing for dinner. Please forgive me. So what can we do to help? No need to hold back. As I understand it, the two of you met your fair share of craftsmen during the Rite of Succession. Would you happen to know if you would be willing to come and help us complete modifications to the train? Of course. What sort of craftsmen did you have in mind? Let's see now. I have blacksmith at level 100. Can't I do it? Perhaps my greatest concern is keeping the train safe from enemy attacks. Even with you all aboard to fend them off, it'd be over in an instant if they managed to get just one good hit on the cerulean tanks. According to eyewitnesses, the soldiers use lightning-based weapons, so I've a mind to install grounding rods. Would you happen to know a carpenter who could handle that? We could ask the fellow with a fetish for formalities. You mean Wakabu? Well, he has his quirks. There's no questioning his carpentry. A master carpenter from Okanue? If they'd be willing, we'd be glad to have them. But we need more than just a carpenter if we want this done in a timely fashion. We've got a lot of equipment that needs moving. Heavy equipment. I don't suppose you know anyone up to the task? Perhaps Demurwer can help. Demurwer would be perfect. We'd be hard-pressed to find folks stronger than the Yokui. And I'm sure he'd be willing to help. You're friends with the Yokui? I'll be damned. We'll not want for strength with help like that. Next, I'd like to outfit the train with some powerful weaponry of its own. Like as not, the soldiers will be riding their flying vessels. We'll need countermeasures to deal with them. That's true. I, for one, can't use magic, nor am I handy with a firearm like my brother. Any ideas for ranged weapons we can use? A blitz ball. Install ballistas on the train. Big ones. They'd be powerful. It seems it'd take too long to reload between shots. If there was some sort of ballista that could reload quickly, then that might work, but weapons aren't exactly my field of expertise. Perhaps I can be of assistance. The Crystarium employed etheric cannons for its defenses, and I see no reason why the design cannot be adopted for your train. While I did not conceive them myself, I know their design. It should be possible to build them here, provided we have the requisite materials and skilled smiths. Now that sounds like something we need Fontaine for. What are the materials we need? The barrel can be fashioned from any metal so long as it's highly conductive to ether. To power the cannon, we will require fire-aspected crystals of the highest purity. Fire crystals, eh? Might be as the miners over at the springs can help with that. And if I could leave the crystals and smiths in everyone's hands, I shall get started drawing up the schematics. Layover time! Yay! How's your trip going? I like the working together. It's like when everyone was fixing the lift and getting the, I want to say golems, but that's not what they were called. And, you know, Shadowbringers. Right then, I'll secure the smiths. The whole teamwork, getting the whole gang to Talos. Thank you. Travel is working well so far. Good, good, good. It's meant to evoke that. In the meantime, could you deal with the materials? Shinza is in charge of our supplies, so it might be good to talk to him about it first. I think we're set for a plan. Thanks for the consultation. Whoops. Now let's get this train dressed up and give her the proper farewell she deserves. I think because this does feel like more rushed than we had been at that point in the game. The plan's coming together. To make good speed, I'm going to try to enlist some more help from among our friends back in Yok'Tral. I'll leave the materials in your care. I think I saw Shinza over to the southeast. The fantasy trope of everyone you visited and helped so far comes together and helps you is common, but I love it every time. It makes me happy. It's sweet, right? That should be enough lumber for the armor. What else do we need? Oh, sorry, I didn't see you there. What can I do for you? Etheric cannons? Interesting. I have an idea where we can get the conductive metal, so I'll take care of it. I'm not sure about the fire crystals, though. Might be best if you spoke directly with a miner. Can I leave that to you? I am a miner. Great. You're friends with Yate, aren't you? One of the best miners around. If anyone can get you the crystals you're after, it's her. That's the part where I'm like, What am I, chopped liver? I leveled all these crafters and gatherers and it stands for nothing. Oh, Pisces, what brings you around these parts? This is how healer maidens feel when somebody dies. The purest fire crystals, you say? I think I heard about them before, but what was that about? Like, they see freaking Alphino there healing his heart out, which, I'm sorry, like, if you run Trust, he is a slow healer. Whoop! So that must be painful. Like, I could do this better. Now I remember. Cerule Analas. You can find them to the south of town. They actually ingest fire crystals and keep them in their gut, if you can believe it. If you want the purest crystals, though, you'll have to go after the oldest, toughest ones. Nothing you can't handle, right? I'll show you where to find some to hunt. Looking forward to seeing why Arenville thinks so highly of you. I don't know why he does. Maybe I'm just cool. He's better at Sage. He's better at Sage than I am. There's quite a lot of fiery wildlife in these parts. We think it's due to the cerulean, but no one can say for sure. Still, it's not often that you see the bigger dominating sort, and that's what you need. What you'll have to do is hunt down a few of their kind. Establish yourself as a threat. It's known to draw out ether. Or something like that. I wasn't really reading. That's the spirit. While you're on the hunt, I'll keep watching your body to make sure no hapless travelers come stumbling in. Okay. You see no signs of your prey. Perhaps you'll have better luck to the south. No. How dare they? I'm having a lot of fun with Scholar. I'm hoping that giving Scholar a fair shot will make Sage make more sense. Hopefully. Sage is fun, but you're biased. Scholar's all shield while the fairy heals. Scholar as I shoot, mitigate between shooting. Sage is your main, unless you're pushing new MSQ and then it's Black Mage. I need to get back into Black Mage. I want to get all my jobs, at least to, let's take a little side quest here. Because my gear, my armory chest is getting like bloated. So I want to get everything more closer to the same level so there's no like huge gaps. So I don't have as much random gear just floating around that I can't use. Black Mage mains rise up. Red Mage is clearly a great healer. I agree. Amazing. You've dealt with the beast in no time at all. You need the crystals delivered to Shinza? I'll see that he gets it. Sounds of explosion in the distance. These fire crystals are for the train, aren't they? I heard about your plans to enter the dome. I want to thank you for going to such lengths to stop these invaders. And though he'd grumble if he knew I was asking, please take care of Elaine's ship. How do you say that? Elaine's ship, yeah. Anyway, I'd best be on my way, and you as well. In case you're going to meet her, I saw Wuklamat headed for the station. Train time, train time. Ellen Eshbia. Every time someone has tried to say it, it's been interrupted. So I feel like I know a secret I'm not supposed to know. But of course, we're going to honor him and call him the name that he wants to be called. I call him Husbanda. Shinza told me you got the crystals for him. Good work. I've just returned from looking for extra help. We'll see in a moment who answers the call. All will be in readiness for them when they arrive. Damn it. I'm idle for a moment. All I can think about is my home. Keep your chin up, Erenville. We'll soon be on our way, and we'll find your mother. It'll be good to see her after all these years. There's so much I'd like to ask her about her time together with Papa. Or she'll talk your ears off. Once my mother starts, there's no stopping her. I wouldn't want it any other way. Right, let's return to helping where we can. The real work begins when the extra hands arrive. You know why it doesn't feel the same as Shadowbringers? One, we had the Kais. We had to do the whole thing with Mr. Kai. And he's just charming, and his whole development was wonderful. And we don't have like that one. We have this guy, and he's sweet, but he wasn't organizing the whole thing. And also we had Bob in the background heckling us and then waxing poetic about the past and then dropping hints about our past, you know? Thanks for making the trek here. To be honest, I wasn't expecting so many of you. Since the attack on Tuliyollal, I'd been wondering if there was aught I could do to help. So when I heard about the upcoming operation from Valcona, I leapt at the chance to do my part. Peace will be restored, and then we can all enjoy a nice cup of mezcal. This is our home, and we'll do whatever it takes to keep it safe. While I assist with the efforts here, High Luminary Grifurler does the same at the capital. I'm truly grateful. With all of us working together, there's nothing we can't accomplish. Let's get to it, my friends. Not that this is bad, this is still sweet. It's just that one hit different. It happened at level 79 at the end of the expansion rather than 95 in the middle, so there's no buildup. Yeah, that's the vibe too. Let's get to it. This is so cheesy! Okay, Lion King 2! They sound like they're selling me Activia! The Lion King with Wook being Simba and Sriracha being Scar. I don't think there's anything wrong with the song, but this is odd. Everything is Hamlet. All right, everyone, that'll do it. This was a little baffling, but okay. You've done your part. Leave it to us to finish the mounting the armor and cannons and have yourself a hard-earned rest. There's a time and a place, and this was not it. Thank you all again for answering the call. No need for thanks now. Whenever you need help, just give us a holler. We could have had a montage with a little bit, the tone of the song. Indeed, we must all do our part when our nation is imperiled. Here, we love Terrell and we love you, Balwick Lamont. I love you all too. Your kindness and goodwill will not be in vain. This I promise. Quit making promises that you can't keep. Everyone across the bridge is still dead, and everyone across the bridge is still dead in the streets. Let's smile and let the rainbow see. Come on. You can say this is her third promise. Shh. Thanks again for all your help. Wouldn't have been able to finish so quickly without you. Go rest up, friend. Won't be long before the train's ready. All aboard. All aboard the choo-choo train. All aboard. All aboard. Let me look at something real quick. Ooh, we have, I know like an ad break is coming within the next 10 minutes. From here on out, we won't stop working until the train's ready. If you have any preparations, now would be a good time to see to them. The boarding call will come before you know it. I cannot. They're automated. They are automated. So probably I'll keep working on unlocking it. And then we'll take an ad break before... Isn't this the one with the dungeon? Fucking around. He wanted to give musical and hasn't done a song like that before. It's giving Pentecostal.
Right, we're just about done with the modifications, but I have to stress that we cannot afford a test run.
My little ad break warning just went off. I was like, it's in 5 minutes.
It's fine.
Are we for real?
We understand and accept the risks. We have faith in you and your craft. I'm sure everything will go to plan. With all the hard work everyone's put in, it couldn't be otherwise.
How'd you say that? Why does everyone walk around jinxing us?
Finished at last! Behold, the pinnacle of locomotive engineering, the Dawn Blazer.
Amazing!
Yep, she's been fitted with wooden armor and a crystal grounding rod to mitigate the effects of lightning. Naturally, we had to overhaul the engine so it can handle the extra weight.
I also had her outfitted with the ferric cannons, the better to contend with enemy forces. And as they're modeled upon those used at the Crystarium, I can attest to their potency.
He sounds
So,
weird.
what do you reckon? Given the tight turnaround, I'd say we did a damn good job.
I'm impressed. This is the toughest train I have ever seen. Good work.
Glad she's to your liking. I hate to let go of such a beautiful piece of machinery, but I know you'll give her a proper send-off for us.
At the risk of spoiling the mood, we should probably get moving.
Yep, you won't get far if you let them pummel you from the air, but you'll be safe enough once you reach the tunnel.
In that case, I will conceal the train with a spell once everyone is on board. It should last long enough for us to reach the tunnel unnoticed.
Right. So everyone, are we ready?
The little ear.
We've done all we can. Rest is up to you.
I won't let you down.
Protect her at all costs.
All aboard!
Vanish!
speed, we should arrive at the dome in no time at all.
But not before we're spotted, I expect. Stay alert!
Train!
Here we go. Stand fast, everyone.
Here I was all excited that I get to do like a mission on the train. Why wasn't this a solo duty? This would have been fun as hell. Yeah, get him, Cryo.
No, you don't. They switched to firearms!
Oh dear.
Raha, jump!
Erenville, I need you to take over for me.
What the heck? The look on his face. Is this not Star Wars, but trains?
End of the line, everyone!
Okay, everybody riding on the train and then having to jump off and then using the train as a bomb was probably a little triggering for Mr. Minpie. And I could see why. That'd be stressful. Kaboom! Let us in. Let us in.
That was too close. Still alive, Erenville?
Mostly.
Oh, tense music.
At last, the enemy stronghold. We should hurry before they can regroup.
Dungeon?
Let's go and find out what's inside.
Hell yes! Yay! Okay, so the plan. I snoozed ads. Welcome, new friends. The plan is we will let the ad break go before we go onward. That way everyone can have a break and be prepped for dungeon. You thought you were gonna do something during the train? I did. Graha occasionally sounds weird. He is overworked. And he was probably doing a lot of wicked stuff during this. So, ooh. Poor guy. Bridgerton and Wicked too, so his voice was awful. Expansion. I saw a lot of conspiracy theory posts about how he'd been replaced. It's like, he doesn't sound like not him. He just sounds weird. I was so terrified she was gonna die and I have to tell her husband she died. I'm glad he wants to stay as Graha too. I'm glad he enjoys it because, like, he's a delight. He loves Graha. Our Lord and Savior Graha Tia deserves a rest. He doesn't sound like himself. Oh, in the patch content. See, he didn't sound super like himself. Like, just sounded off. His vocal stress during the Endwalker Alliance raids, you know what? I'm glad it wasn't a canon, even we can't interfere. Warriors never die. I'm usually they don't, but you know, I do manage to die. time again. Oh yeah, I'm ahead of you now. Okay, I love you. Have a good rest of your day at work. I'll see you when you get home. Hasta la pasta. It was only a dream sequence. You saw nothing. Ooh. One of the few dungeons where the party vibe of go, 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 pull big is also narrative vibe. Ooh. Big pull. We love big pull. Mount Gold. Love the Mount Gold mega pull. Yes, please. Literally, this point forward was you playing Black Mage, get ready to die a lot for your cast or be almost useless if you want to survive. A random person gave me the orchestral roll for this place and said this is the best song in the game, and that was it. That's funny. Okay, we're gonna... I'm nervous. Why am I nervous? You did it on Picto? Wait. You look like them! Oh, it'd probably help if I put timestamp on, right? This is great! Oh shit! Oh shit! Woo! Hey, you know, I don't know if you knew this, but mitigating's a good thing to do. Did you know that? Oh my god! It's a spicy meatball of a dungeon. Oh, they're not gonna let us. I actually have to beat you first. That's rude. Die, please. I just realized it's been giving me gear and I didn't update it. I meant to. Oh well, fuck it. I could open it all up now. Oh no, I can't open it up in the dungeon, I don't think. Wait. What the hell? What the hell-y? What the fuck? What the fuck? What? Food buff? Question mark? Food buff would probably be a good idea too. Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! I might. Yeah, this. Yeah, I'm gonna eat some food. Oh my god. Okay, hang on. Oh my god. Do I still have a mate cookie, whatever it was? Ah! This is a good G-Post dungeon? Beware the. Oh, what does this do? Oh, what is it? What happens? Oh no, it's gonna. Oh, okay. Oh shit. Oh, it's gonna just. Yeah. Okay. That's what I thought it was gonna do. Okay. Cool. Come back this way. Why are we fighting a guy on a bike? That seems strange. We need to be watching the outside of the arena too. Oh! Ah! Oh, the outside is. Ooh, it's electrocuted. Ooh! Ooh! Breathe. This little. Right? Oh! That was close. Yikes. It sizzles? That's Tron! Tron! I wasn't looking. Hell yeah, Tron. Oh no. Okay, they're gonna have like an AoE and then it's gonna get big, but then we need to adjust for those other ones, yeah? So we're gonna have to move here in a second. Run. Oh my god. Okay. Fine. Almost satisfying. Can we greet him? Probably not. Oh, that was uncalled for. How many fell cleaves and fire fours can you get in a row? What is it? Oh, it's a ramp healing. I don't think I don't know how I feel. These look like Back to the Future. I'll just greed and whatever. I don't really care. They die? I think some of the shoes look weird on me, but some of the stuff just looks weird in general on tall Fims. Tall Fim problems. Triangle. I like that it's all purple. That makes me happy. Hey. The healer and DPS heads. Whoa. Come along with. Oh, there's a bunch. No, I just can't see. Come on, let's go. Oh, no, okay. I didn't see the safe spot for a second. This is exciting! I'm really excited. Ooh. Let's do all that. All that. Do I have an invuln? Yeah. Do I want to pop it? No. Has a long ass cooldown on Warrior, if I remember correctly. No, it's the short one, right? I forget. Warrior's the shortest. What am I thinking of? Paladin's the longest? Probably, that actually sounds right. But Paladin is the best one. Protect. Is this guy just a big bike? Intruders detected, initiating purge protocol. Sounds fun. Search and destroy. Oh my. Okay. What are we doing? Oh, ah! What the hell? Are we alive? Restricting enemy movement? Wait. Okay, let's see. Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. Oh, ah! What the? It's a maze? Oh. Motion sensor? A motion sensitive bomb? So do we need to do like the freeze? shit. I heard it going off and I knew. That's okay. We're fine. We're oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, I'm gonna die. Oh god. Okay. We're okay. Bam. Stand still, but I stood still too early. And then the timer was going off and I was like, now I can't. So I had like put my, we won't make that mistake this time. So we'll do a little bit, wait a second. We're gonna get a good spot and then I'm gonna go over here. I'm just gonna stand here for a second. 2. Shit. Ah! That's fine. We're okay. This also, there's just too much happening. This is overstimulating. Somebody send help. Oh god. There's 2. Okay. I'm sorry. Oh, you know what? Ooh. Yeah, I could see that being Hella's Black Mage. Truly awful. Why am I putting that away? Come on. This way. I don't need the gear. Who doesn't need the gear? We're okay. I think we're doing fine. Right? There's just been a few times where like, I'm like, oh, I'm getting hit a little hard here. There's some ouchies going on. Send in the reinforcements so the commander will not tolerate failure. Is that so? Oh, they played it in the final Dawntrail jobs preview? Not. Shiny! How does it die? That is nice. Oh, is this why everybody was bitching about techwear? Purging hostiles. You wear the caster top in this dungeon? I'm excited to see all of them. I actually like the tech wear. I'll say it, I'm not afraid. You've been summoned to the other room? No! Good luck in the other room, Elsie. It just feels weird to see someone in Ishgard with headphones. That such a serious breach should be allowed, but it ends now. Who the hell are you? We redeem our honor with your lives. Sure, buddy. Ouchie side, but we're fine. We're doing great. The final boss is just some guy. Ah! 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 Sorry! Ah! Oh shit. Oh my god, what the fuck? Hang on. If you could, give me a second. Can I get it off in time? We shall see. Where's it? Oh my god! Ah! Is he gonna have a second phase? I feel like he is. This is what we got. How could you? Enveloped in a gentle light, the pulse of life surges through what's his face. All right, no more games. But I'm playing a game. I call on the soul of the serpent, the great devourer. Give me the strength to destroy our Wait. Did he do what I just... Are they summoning? Wait, what the fuck is that? What? Okay, he's slithering through there and doing a slash at each one. Yeah? Oh, fucking hell. Yummy vault stacks! We love those here! Oh my god! Okay. Roughly stay away from, oh, okay, I see. Okay. So we want to be here. Yeah, look at that. That's what we got. Working with it. That's fine. Okay, this was rear guard, so I missed that. And he's gonna do the same thing, right? Here? No, not there. I tried. Here. No. Literally the opposite of what I was supposed to do. I figured it out once and I got too cocky. Sir stacks a lot. Dude, just, oh, I'm figuring some of it out. We're getting there. I need a drink after that. At least you're not our gunbreaker in the FC. There. Oh. He's Sir Stacks a lot. Now cry with me. A pink drink. We love Bone Stacks. Delicious. I would love a stiff drink. It's not even noon. I'm like, you know what? I could use a boost. Is this a scholar one? I would. Is it pretty? Ooh, you can't diet. That kind of sucks. But ooh, I need that. Oh wow. That was wild. Your pants and shoes are from here? I think all of our pants are on fire after going through that. Oh my goodness.
What greeted us was not the home that I had left behind.
We survived a robot dungeon and we're like, oh, it was a lousy book.
There was no mistaking we had reached Yasulani. And yet, it was wholly unlike my memories. The lands of my childhood had changed beyond imagining. To where had I returned? We tread on, the darkened skies above a mirror to my heart, clouded with fear and uncertainty.
bizarre. This cannot be Yassolani, can it?
Is it? Okay. Whoop. I was prepared for something strange, but it's like another world. I don't understand. I think I understand. I'm at level 99 now? That means soon my gear won't matter because I'll be able to wear my courtly lover's gear. Thank you. Alicia Keys. Welcome to the Thunderdome. Dodge the lightning bolts. So we know that the reflections are like copies. So like they're respective. They have places on those worlds that match the source and the other reflections. So is this reflection Yassolani? It doesn't make sense. That tower, was it always there? No, definitely not. Nor that wall over there. The material's not something we use in Tural. It's closer to what we saw at the gate to the Golden City, or those mechanical soldiers. Such a massive structure couldn't possibly have built in so short a time. Then I'm inclined to assume we've been transported to another location, or perhaps... Well, speculation will avail us not. We need to learn more before we can draw conclusions. The Thunder Plains. Let's take a look around then. Do we need to rewatch the cutscene where you're explaining how the reflections work and how each one of them is ethereally balanced to something? Clearly we're in the lightning ether world. I just don't remember which one that is. Because let's be real, I wasn't paying attention. Iron Mouse is going to be at FanFest? I didn't miss anything. That looks like a train station, doesn't it? That must be Yassolani Station, where the passengers disembarked. And perhaps we'll find someone to talk to there. Let's go and investigate. That's exciting. They revealed this area at FanFest. Okay, well, chores. Touch the crystal. Mingles, hot singles. Pretty sure this is Yassolani Station, but from the state of it, I swear it was abandoned years ago. I'm not sure what to make of this. We should look around a bit more. This is creepy. Dilapidated building. The building is a rotting husk. It's clearly been many years since anyone lived here. There's an ether current. The tracks are heavily rusted. It would seem they haven't been tended to for a long while. You find a train turntable. The thick layers of rust suggest it hasn't been used in years. You know what? It's killing me that tomorrow I'm not doing MSQ because now I'm like, there's a mystery and I'm right at the precipice. Finished poking around, have you? Let's gather everyone then. I want you all to take a look at this. Speaking of, we're doing Ultimog tomorrow, so we're running treasure maps. So you should come hang out. If you still need the Ultimog, or if you need, you know, I guess I could pick up on MSQ if we finish and no one else wants to run. I just want to make sure everyone who wants to get the Ultimog and hasn't been able to gets a chance to. It's one of the mechanical soldiers, long since broken apparently. But I'd say its presence confirms that this is indeed Zeralja's domain we're in. What about the rest of you? Did you learn anything? I suddenly can't join for Ultimog? Why? 'Cause more MSQ? So all evidence suggests that this is Yasalani Station. And I've no doubt we're in Yasalani, but I don't understand why these buildings are so run down. They were completed barely a year ago. For new structures to deteriorate and enormous ones to appear in a flash, if I didn't know better, I'd say time flows differently here. Imagine that. Is such a thing even possible? We have encountered this phenomenon before, as it so happens, though it may be difficult to believe our world is but one of several. We've been casually talking about this in front of her, too. In some respects, they're similar to one another, but in others wholly different. We call them reflections. Simply put, the rift between dimensions causes time to flow at a different pace in each world. While hours pass in one, years may have come and gone in another. But if this is Yasalani, then we should still be in the source. The flow of time should be synchronized. Not sure I follow all this talk of reflections and dimensions, but if Erenville says this is Yasalani, then it must be. Your village is a little further along, right? Erenville! Huh? Yes, it's a short distance to the northwest. Let's head there next then. Rather than talk theory, it's always better to confirm things firsthand. Bzz. May I be of assistance? It's still functioning? It doesn't seem to be hostile, at least. Perhaps we can ask it some questions. Can you tell us where we are? Unable to confirm credentials. Bzz. Please present citizen identification. Unable to confirm credentials. Bzz. Confirm. Bzz. Confirm. Bzz. Seems it's broken after all. Too strange by half. Let's leave it and get going. Creepy. Are those lightning rods? Would you accompany me for a moment? There's something I wish to investigate. Shit. I think I'm gonna have to call it here and leave us on this cliffhanger, which kills me. What do y'all say? Should I just keep going on MSQ? Now I'm like, oh god, I'm so invested. I'm so invested. Oh darn. If only there was another stream this week. I'm sorry. We're gonna have to... I'll do maps off stream. We'll figure something else out. I'm very close to a cutscene. Shit. I guess tomorrow I guess tomorrow we're gonna have to do more MSQ. I can't. I need to know what happens. I'd go long too, but you know, I got stuff to do. It's up to you, but I wouldn't hate it either way. Oh no. It's because it got really good. You know when the story, all of a sudden, you're like, oh, all the setup is done. Now it's just gonna be excellent from now on. Like the mystery is right there. You can tell everything's about to like start snowballing. So I can't wait a week. The back half is gonna be a ride and a half. Yeah, I can feel that the story is about to pop off. So I'm like, I suppose we shall. Yeah, I'm probably gonna go all in on MSQ now. I was gonna do like Fridays, something else for a while, but no. Which is why I'm trying to do all this side content. That's a good plan. Doing all the side content you can. Because once it gets going, and then as soon as I finish, I wouldn't blame you at all if tomorrow was MSQ as well. I'm glad you love the vibes here. Welcome. We can do Ultimog whenever. We should do Ultimog while we're watching a movie on Sunday or something. If you're not in the Discord, definitely come hang out. We're very cool and awesome. Very good vibes. What else? We have movie nights on Sundays. The next one that we're watching is K-pop Demon Hunters. And if we can do a map stay, so everyone who needs to get the Ultimog done has people to run it with. That was my concern. Alien versus Predator. Thank you everyone for being here. Thank you, Val. Yes, if you wanted to watch any past VODs, they're on YouTube as well. What else? What else? Back to the Future is, I am planning a Back to the Future for sure. All three at once. I did one time where it was a marathon of all the Twilight movies in one day, and it did take all day. That's a long watch party. But right now we're after K-pop Demon Hunters, we're doing some Studio Ghibli. So the Twilight movies are. My ass was numb, but it was worth it. Back to the Future would be on brand. I love Back to the Future, so I would love to do a party for that. It's about to get so good. Like, look at that! Mysteries are about to be solved! That is so creepy. Purple! Back to the Future with a Rick and Morty intermission. Lord of the Rings. Not just Lord of the Rings. Lord of the Rings Director Cut, Extended Edition. So it'll be like a 24-hour movie marathon. Those are some long-ass movies. Anywho, thank you so much for being here. If you've been watching on TikTok, I have TikTok chat hidden because y'all are spoiler happy. So the purple site is the better experience. Much more fun. And I will see you all tomorrow. I'm going to run to the grocery store and get stuff to make Mr. Moon Pie his birthday dinner because he requested lasagna. And it's going to be delicious. So I hope you all have a fantastic day. Please stay hydrated, take care of yourselves, and I will see you tomorrow. Holy crap! We're in the back half of Dawntrail. I can't believe it. Didn't I just start? Yes, we need to replenish our ether. Have some nourishment. Yeah, I'm gonna cook the noodles this time, I promise. They won't be crunchy. We might finish base Dawntrail. In time for patch, maybe? Then I can get started on the alliance raids? And then be doing the last one fresh with everyone. That would be so exciting. I'm gonna cry. Patch is April 28th. So maybe not. 25th? Something like that. After 5 years. So one of those days. Just got caught up in time for Patch and FanFest. Yay! So we're close. We are getting through it pretty quickly. Did we still want to did we want to do the role quests on stream? Are those entertaining for on stream? I don't feel like the Endwalker ones were. Not in the same way that the Shadowbringers ones were. They're kind of entertaining. I like the Dawntrail ones better than Endwalker. The role quests are Saturday morning cartoon entertaining, not Shadowbringers entertaining. I'm thinking in terms of like entertaining for you to watch me do, you know? So I have to, like, when I'm planning out my streams and my content, I'm trying to think of what's gonna make the best stream content, you know what I mean? Like, sitting watching me gather ether currents or craft is boring as shit, so I won't do that on stream. Anything I stream is entertaining? I disagree, but thank you. You're too kind. Okay, I'm really going now. I'm looking at the clock, it's like, hello, you said you'd be done. Thank you all for being here. Thank you, mods, for helping with the dungeon. I can't believe we're here. It's polarizing. Oh, goodness. I have strong feelings about everything. And I can yap through anything. I can kind of make some of the more boring stuff entertaining by just blabbing the whole time. All right, everybody. I will see you tomorrow. Change of plans. We're gonna do MSQ because I can't. I gotta see where this is going. I have to. So, see you on the other side. I will see you tomorrow, and have a great day. Bye.